caught up in this piece. Angry frustrations I shall release, cause I'm about to let loose the beast. Ha! Hear ye, all you asshole MCs. It's time to throw a party for it's the doomsday. If your leader, Captain Ass Crack. If you want protection, play the rear. No man in this world I fear. My sound beats down for your protection. I advise you wear headgear. I spilled the beans on Bruce Wayne, known as Batman. Cape no crusader, just your average white man. Who me? I'm Black Man. More superhero than Letterman. I come equipped with joints like these to be the shit, removing the S to the back. And somehow I still make hits. Don't you look around, I leave you thinking like the space between an asshole and clitoris on a 50 homeless woman. No, ain't that some shit? You bite too many styles, it's not hard to believe. Your captain's Alibaba and you, one of the 40 thieves. Try and mock and train to reach my levels like peas when Storm creates obese monstrous mechanisms like this. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. Ha! You don't understand. I be black man, changing like a chameleon and worth every bit of 6 million. MC rotisserie, they call me the colonel. From spirit, the six spice that brings about death, downfalls, and funerals. I do you stunt MCs like Knievel with my evil. Ask my lord, he broke the mold and may be the unbeatable. I am the shepherd when rhyming, bringing silence to the lambs. Clarice, with father beans and the nice chanting, crumbling kingdoms. To have the rulers resort to ruling shanties. Bringing crews, send them in the twos. I'm Noah. In the ring, I do him Apollo Creed. Ivan, drag off the Balboa, constricting rhymes around neck, stopping breath, foot on neck. He can't breathe. Pierre, bring on tombstones and soft soil. Be all you can be. It ain't much. Ask any GI, I'm the builder, gets them caught up in the clutch. There's no survivors when they fuck around with the do or diver. Oh my God, Rizzo Rizakin is the wire. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because of no competition. I've been around and seen a lot of MCs get wrecked from a lack of respect because there is no competition. There is no competition. Competition is none. God bless the child who sparks it off like the sun. I clash like the Titan, took him harder than the Kraken. Stole by the head of Medusa. Beat this maneuver. Style supreme of challenges like the industrial Hoover. I get them open like butt cheeks on a porno freak. Have them screaming something terrible like sorority grease. I be the greatest killer of all time. These mustache getting bouts to leave him KO on couch longer than Rip Van Winkle. With a flash of furious tongue that clashes clay like Cassius Hinkle. I land on them seas like abandoned islands. Sending out SOS, some old shit you ain't heard before. Leave the fifth mark, you're soft as fur, man. I hit homers and run like OJ, spilling a Bronco on the highway. Boy, you lying MCs sure are dandy, so I cross-pollinate to make you daffy lying pussy. Willowing in a field of crabgrass ass rappers. Tell them to run, oh my God. Here comes Kim Law. Go tell your mama.
This little old man on a liquor tom-tom, he's got mad flavor, bar none with a hum-be-diggy-he-dee-he-dee-he-dum. Abdul is about to come. Feel the rhythm that I give him and the wisdom that I drop. You can't stop it, can't top it. Take a biscuit, sop it. It's ethereal, quite literal, more advanced than fiber optics. The truth that I flip may cause inflictions. I rip the script with conviction. I mean this. Alright, I grips the mic like the kind of fiendish. Malik A will all be super genius. It's science and mathematics that allow me to say this. Not an ego, let's say we go back to Uraeus. You rock us, Uraeus, flee the chaos and confusion. Stimulating the five senses is not a mere illusion. Love and wisdom is all put it together like fusion. Soldiers poised us out to give a new world a contusion. Hum-be-diggity, hit down Helen from the sun. Hum-be-diggity, hit down I am the son of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. Hum-be-diggity, hit down I'm Helen from the sun. Hum-be-diggity, hit down I am the son of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. Heretics and some critics, they say we rank first. We're not the baddest of the bad, nor the worst of the worst. We strive for some abonnement in harmony with the universe. Though weathered, we're unmovable like Mount Kilimanjaro. Africans will laugh again, so I say no sorrow. We are the people of the day before yesterday. We are the people of the day after tomorrow. I have a dream someday that our youth will be walking down the streets, contemplating, nibbling on ginseng root. Giving hell to those who aren't hard for sure, but for sure. Pretending what you hadn't thought but said and didn't know. Claiming sets, throwing up gang signs, society's got you snared. What the hell is that sign language? For the spiritually impaired? I'm not a player hater, I'm just a player fader. What goes around comes around, vengeance is mine, I'll catch you later. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in a mix. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in a mix. No man shall get the best of me, woman's the great test of me, the part of me that strives up and begins to pull up the rest of me. Conquering selfish, true manifest destiny, and good reflects this. As I become more mindful, godliness pierces the blindfold, and I take it to the 9 so you can check this. I pumps courage to the chest when suckers come for test, and when they come for test, there's no need to press a 9. I've got to buck a sucker with great outflux of the mind. My clairvoyance is a product of mind sight, creating foresight instead of hindsight. My buoyancy is a reflection of my hardship. I've been through much, and I'm beyond death. My legacy is a reflection of my godship. I hold a tight grip until my last breath. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I'm hailing from the sun. Hum-ba-diggity, hit down, I am the sum of none but one, composed of 6 gods in the mix. No gimmicks, just a few turntable tricks, executed by DJ Superman top notch. More vision than Blackwatch, he steps upon the heads of DJs like a quick game of hopscotch. Wherever the top drops, then we must begin with musical sustenance. True, that comes through the eye of the storm, though cosmic in fact. This child's tracks are produced in his humanoid form. We are the sum of none but one.
Yo, this go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not, cause I just wanna let you know you got it going on, sister. League, I'll call you beacon cause your skin tone sandy, intoxicating lips reminding alcoholic of brown brandy.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Geometry Journey, and let's build together.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express
I love this
my
commercial.
geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius, At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath, take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Move.
Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Just go to gnj.media. Sign up, get your own encyclopedia. Would you be mine? Oh, would you be mine? All right, family, what's going on, man? It's early on Kuumba morning. I know a lot of y'all not up. I'm not expecting a lot of people today, but I do want to give you the opportunity to come on in and have a conversation with your brother, Hi Tim. I am feeling chipper today. You know, I have several things that I have to do, and I'm finding some stuff out about my site that's kind of blowing my mind
because I went to the site and it had a little annotation. It had an annotation on the front. And I said, but nothing's in there. So now I got to figure out how to get in there and how to be able to put ads on the site. So for the different supporters of Giambi Journey that have businesses, you know what I'm saying? For other people who might want to do it as we start building, because we're going to build it without a shadow of a doubt. I'm about to let you know. It's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down, down, down. And like I said, family, I want to roll with you. I don't want to roll against you. So come on, let's build. Let's build. It's a simple process. Hold on. I'm sending a message. Oh man. So, I got family texting me. I'm kind of excited because I'm gonna get to go chill with one of my brothers that I haven't chilled with in a long time. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time. But I'm just trying to figure out these ads. So they got an ad campaign up here. And so I can create an ad campaign. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay. And see where that go. Entries, 10. Showing of entries. Start. All right. Search. All right. So I'm going to have to figure this out. It starts on, so I can set max prints. End on max prints. Oh, okay. Active. Ooh, so I can set up different commercials and have my ads run. I can have my ads run. Okay. Giving instructions. So we're gonna check that out. Also, they got a pay users per video view here, but it's in, it would be like our own currency, and I have to go on and check that out. I gotta get somebody focused on that shit because some of y'all will turn into internet hustlers on me. Then they also had create subscription plan. Please forgive us for bothering you, but unfortunately, you do not have this plugin yet. Do not hesitate to purchase it in our online store. Look at that shit. All right. So we're going to create a subscription plan. Of course, all of y'all that's already supporters, y'all ain't get it. I'm going to send out a message on to our Gumroad people to let them know about the site, so that we could go and start building. I'm going to talk with some of my friends that are streaming and stuff like that and start trying to get them to start using the site. You know what I'm saying? Or at least doing something on the site every now and then, or plugging it in and streaming through it. Also, one of the goals is to get Kwanzaa. We're going to work on getting Kwanzaa streaming through G&J Media, as far as, we do it every year any damn way, right? So now the subject of conversation today, because I don't want to get, I'll cover some of the news and stuff. I post the news up because I want us to be informed, but we always got to realign ourselves and focus on nation building. And the key issue in nation building is like, you can't have a nation without a financial structure. Behind every nation, once again, there's control of staples. And I constantly stress this to you. And I'm like, and I'm constantly asking the question. I'm throwing the question out there. What is our cash crop? What is our staple crop or the the valuable thing that we have that we can trade with the outside world. Because once again, the culture is like a metaphoric border that you set around yourself. I don't want us to fool ourselves and think that we're going to be able to go off because a lot of people's like, we need to go off and form a Wakanda or a Zamunda, right? Go into this isolated place. This is a global economy. Stop fooling yourself. We got people talking about they want to form Wakanda or Zamunda when their shoes are from China, right? Their t-shirts are from China. Their designer clothes are from somewhere in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Or at least shipped there. You know what I'm saying? We are existing in a global economy. And for us to honestly think that we're going to go somewhere and be able to isolate ourselves from the rest of the world at this point in time, I don't think I ain't going to say it's impossible, because there's a lot of stuff that's impossible that we're seeing happening right now. So you might as well go on and get rid of the word impossible. Because I'm, like I said, but I think it would be backwards for us to separate ourselves from everybody. Because some groups have shit that they could do very well, that long as we have agenda, you know what I'm saying? Long as we are able to get along and we can have a relationship based on balanced reciprocity, that'll be great. But back to the point, what is our cash crop? What is our cash crop? And one of the things that I've been hearing for the last 10 years is content is king. Within the next 3 years, or this was 5 years ago, there will be billions of people, if not hundreds of millions, close to billions of people online. And those who have content will be able to find a way to make something happen. And I'm like, well, damn, we don't have gold mines. We don't have vast lands where we're able to produce a crop that we will be able to protect and make sure that we will be able to get the proper price for it. What is it that we have that can be viewed as a commodity, that can produce a livelihood for members of our family, for members of our tribe, for members of our village? Content, cultural content. Cultural content. This is what we have. This is what we have been producing here at Giammi Journey for what? The last what? How many years it's been now? How many years some of y'all been rocking with me? How long have y'all been rocking with me? Cultural content. So we need for the family members to start thinking about, what are you going to mine from your mind and insert it onto our property in our space? See, because this is what's crazy, right? Facebook came along and we all jumped on the Instagram, and then Facebook bought Instagram, then Google tried to jump into it with Google Plus, and then Twitter's on there and they hanging on by a thread, and thank God for that goes in, I think it's the Middle George, Sasha. Real life here, Giammi Journey. So you got these social networks which are, in a sense, marking out territory. Social network is a territory. And if you do your activities on their thing, they have eyes that they can sell. They turn you into the cash crop. They turn us into the cash crop. Right now, I'm streaming on Facebook. Facebook allows me to stream free because there's a possibility that I may be able to get people eyes stuck on the screen, which means that I may be able to help them sell products. So they provide a service where individuals like myself could get on here and do this. You could get up and post your stuff. And in the timeline, they are able to put commercials. And that's commercial real estate that they are able to sell and turn into money. Now, I'm not that popular. So I'm benefiting from those of you out there with that influence where if they could put something on your timeline, they're really able to make it come up. I'm benefiting from those of you who have that star power. But what happens when we start creating those spaces for ourselves? We keep our cultural content for ourselves. And we get other people to come to us to get it. Culture is content. Culture is content. These platforms that are being used aren't that hard. The idea is not that hard. What's hard is creating the space and time. It says a lot of us have to base our life on survival and not creation. We can't really compete with a Google. We don't have time to look at algorithms and figure out what these algorithms are. That requires time. That requires space. See, because and this is why Brother Hatim constantly talks about space and time. You ready? This is why Brother Hatim constantly talks about space and time. Listen, the space is supposed to provide the natural resources so that you can exist. That means use up time. Your space is supposed to have resources on it or has resources on it that provides for your ability to exist. So space and time go hand in hand. When I have enough space with resources on it and I'm able to convert those resources into things that people want, that provides me with more time. Or better yet, if my space is profitable enough, I can have other people convert my resources into stuff that we sell. As a matter of fact, I want to pay you for your space and your time. I want to pay you so that I could come in and cultivate your space and time. So now, not only is my space producing, I got other people's spaces producing for me. Now, those people that don't have a productive space, I purchase your time. Come over here and help me cultivate these spaces. You know what I'm saying? So I take the resources that I'm making from my space and time and from other people's space and time, and I'm able to pay other people. I say, look, as a matter of fact, I want you to look at this resource, and I want you to figure out how to use it better. So this person figures out how not only to make their space and time more valuable, but they learn how to make my space and time and all the other people's space and time more valuable. Now, this is the hustle. I pay you to do that. I pay you just enough so that you can focus on what I have asked you to do. You don't realize, because of the mind tricks that I'm playing on you, that if you could do this for other people's space and time, you could do this for your space and time and form your own circle and do the exact same thing. A lot of us are using these platforms, and I'm not throwing no shade on them. I use Instagram, I use Facebook, I use Twitter, I use all that stuff. But we're putting our content out for other people to use and figure out how to market so that they can put ads on there and produce money. All I'm saying is what we're trying to do at G&J.media is create a space of our own. And slowly but surely build up the capital so that we could give individuals the time to master it. Like y'all see me, like I got a few minutes, so I come downstairs and I'm like, boom, I got enough time. Let me go and cut this video up. I got a video I got to cut up. I had to finish Elder Daryl's e-course last night. My sister came over. We started kicking it, so I had to go on and do that. I got another video that I got planned for today that I was gonna work on. Blah blah blah. So my time is very limited. I'm trying to be as productive as I can in with my time and in my space so that I could create something, right? So I don't have time sometimes to sit down like y'all saw me when y'all came on. I'm facing this way. This means I'm on my big computer and I'm looking at the site. And I said, damn, I need somebody to get up in this site and figure out how all this shit works. It's all types of shit that I could turn on that I don't turn on because I don't have the time to figure it out. And I don't have the time to develop figuring that out. I'm trying to create content. Now, this right here is managing content. Right? I need to pay somebody for their time so that they can learn how to manage people's content. What is our content? What is our gold mine? Our gold mine is the culture we have developed and the expertise in the culture that we have developed over all these years. I got yoga instructors around me, damn near self-taught. I got breathnicians, individuals who have been meditating for years. I got married couples who have been successfully married for for over 30 and 40 years that young people need to hear from. I got people that could put together stories for children. I got mathematicians, homeschoolers, martial artists, dancers, drummers, fighters, comedians, people who have actually lived out and did the real street shit. I got military. I got all of this around me. And I'm like, we need to create content. How can I help you? Let me help you create the content. Look, it's easy. Let me help you. You know what I'm saying? You are an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? How did you do it? How did you structure your business? I don't want to see your business plan. I want you to be able to talk to the people. Can you put it in a short ebook? Can you if you're not comfortable writing, can you speak it? If you don't want to be seen, we could put up other images. People just need to hear your voice. You are very successful at this. And success is duplicatable. All somebody got to hear is the right method or get the right inspiration. Our culture. You know what I'm saying? Our culture. People want to embrace our culture. They don't want to necessarily embrace us. But they love our culture. Oh, how are they so creative? How is it? You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand the resilience that black folk, the soul of black folks represents. Where we came from and what we went through. In modern American history, everybody got to take their hat and respect that. To see where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though statistically it's not a lot of progress. We got more trinkets. We don't got more progress. We got more trinkets. We got trinkets that are more available to us. But the progress, but we make it look good. How do you do that? How do you create in the midst of hell? How do you do that? This is what people want to know. And we got that whole market. But yet, we allow other people to get our wisdom. Like I said, I can set up G-Army Journey, GNJ.media, and I can I got it set up, right? And like I said, I can let all my people know. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already know my philosophy. If you do not respect your shit, no one will respect your shit more than you, nor should they. Let me say it again. No one will respect your shit more than you, nor should they. So we say, well, we don't have no black, we don't have no business, we got plenty of black businesses. You just don't pay them no attention. Me, including myself. We got plenty of entrepreneurs. Oh, and by the way, entrepreneurs will not win the revolution. Just letting y'all know right now. Just saying. Hey, there's not enough room for all of us to be entrepreneurs. Just some of us going to have to work for somebody. A matter of fact, a majority of us are going to have to work for somebody. You might, you know what I'm saying? You might work for that entrepreneur. But the fact of the matter is that all of us can't become entrepreneurs. I'm just saying. You know, it's for those that's on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, our content, cultural content, right? I mean, let's just think about the whole Giammi thing, right? You know what I'm saying? We go from podcasting, doing what we called at one time Freestyle Fridays, all those push-ups, right? And talking about similar things that I'm talking about right now, right? To folk tales for grown folks, to tribal quotes. Then we broadcast daily something called the Daily Toast, along with a blog with over 2,000-3,000 entries or some shit like that. And I'm saying, if I could do this by myself and just get just a little bit of attention I'm getting, what happens when I fire up the tribe, when I fire up the village? What happens? Let's just play with it. Let's see what changes we can make in our own lives just by making our content available, making our expertise available. Some of you, this is why I toast y'all at the end, because some of y'all don't really realize how serious I am when I say this is for the most intelligent, most beautiful, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. Sitting up there hiding. You hiding. I'm asking you not to hide no more. I'm asking you to stop sitting on your ass during the freest time in human history, in modern human history. Because after this, they're going to increase the hustle because too many of us had too much time to think. Brother Tim had too much time to think. Motherfuckers got to invent shit for me. I got too much time to think. I'm like, oh, shit. See, I see it now. See, and then this what I want y'all to know, for those that be like, y'all pouring, y'all wasting your time. I want y'all to understand, I started this show called Daily Toast. And we've been going strong for about 4 years now, right? I mean, consistently. And I know some of y'all say, well, you ain't got that many viewers. I ain't talking about the viewers. I'm talking about going strong. We haven't missed a day, right? And the days we do miss, we miss for ceremonies that we lift up our ancestors any damn way. So actually, we don't miss a day. Haven't missed a day. Right? And just in this experiment of me streaming, because first I started on YouTube, then I found out that Facebook had this thing called live stream. And I started playing with that. Then I started learning about other streaming platforms because I was like, well, damn, I want to stream on, because YouTube wasn't really allowing you to stream live like that. So I would have to get up early in the morning and create something for YouTube and then stream live for Facebook. I said, I wish I could do all this at the same time. And lo and behold, it was out there. I just asked the question and it showed up. Now, brother, I tell you what that got to do with anything. Well, moving, 5 years later, because I started the Daily Toast later on after I started streaming on all these platforms at the same time. Moving 5 years forward, COVID-19 hits and people can't meet in person. Now, I've been streaming the Tawi per Ankh. and I'm like, it's as if we were prepared in advance for what's going on. Let me say that again. It was as if we were prepared in advance for what happened. We was able to do DigiFest because we usually do the Malcolm X Festival. We weren't able to do the Malcolm X Festival. It was another festival we got to stream out live and found that we can actually do. We can actually make this shit. We could do it. Hell, we could do Kwanzaa. We've been doing Kwanzaa. Right? We've been streaming Kwanzaa. But now the challenge is, can I stream Kwanzaa? Can we stream it from different cities? Like, shit. Y'all know who y'all fucking with. Right? Ancestors have prepared me. And it all comes because every morning, before I damn near do anything, a majority of my mornings, I'm getting up, getting ready for this. This is my training. This was my preparations. And when the shit went down, it wasn't nothing but another broadcast for me. And the energy we generate here is real. Now, like I said, I wasn't expecting a lot of people to come, so we're going to do the toast. And I'm going to get it up out y'all face because I got some more videos and stuff to do. Right? But make sure that you subscribe to GNJ.media. GNJ.media. Just type that in, right? You don't this is the actual domain, GNJ.media. Also, we need your help at GNJmedia.support. $10 per month so we can keep on doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep on building. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you are not a supporter, when you go to GNJ.media, you're going to be able to have conversations with other people. The only thing we ask is that you upload introduction video, because this is a video-based platform. So we comment and we discuss around videos. All right? Boom, boom, boom. Right? Also, I have a piece in there where you can also, if you're just a writer, you can use it as well. I got to figure that out. I got to get somebody up in here with those skills that could be like, yo, brother Hatim, this is how this works. So, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I will figure it out in time. I need time, but I don't have time. I don't have the time I need to get it jumping off when I need it. We need to get it, when I went hot. When it went hot, somebody should have been up in there like, yo, we could do this, we could do that, we could do that. Oh, okay, I understand it. Boom, 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 boom. But it take time for people to play with that. And we ain't able to provide them that time yet. But as we start creating this content, watch. Just watch. So, family, we about to do our toast. Oh, I forgot to open up the line. Let me open up the lines. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to open up the lines. Open up the lines. Open up the lines. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to open up the lines so that those that are interested in joining us can. I'm just asking, let me finish with the toast. Then we're going to chop it up a little bit. And if not, it's cool. If not, it's cool. Y'all know how I get down. I do the whole damn. I do it for the ancestors, family. I do it for the legacy. Because one day my child on October 3rd, 2045, my youngest daughter is going to want to possibly hear from her dad. 2045, how many years is that from now? Nah, that ain't far enough away. 2085. She gonna want to hear her dad's voice and see what he was doing in 2020. I remember 2020. That's the year we didn't. The school closed down. Yeah, my dad did shows all throughout that time. Wonder what he was talking about. What was going on in the news at that time? Let's go back and let's see. And they could just pull up, type in, the date, have all my stuff right there. I'm talking to my babies every day. Every day of their adult life. So when they have grandkids or great grandkids, they be like, "Oh, you want to see what your great grandfather look like? That's your great grandfather right there. That's me when I was little. Building memories and building legacy. Content is king, right? Content. Let me. Damn. Spreaker, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Spreaker. Did it again. I just saved the world with my voice, and y'all missed all of it. But anyway, as I was saying, Anime, you came home? What? Are you by yourself? Simba, you back? What? No, yeah, this is too good to be true. The explode. Oh, man. Oh, welcome back. Where y'all been? Where y'all been? I've been missing you. All right, cool. Let's do it for old time's sake. Old time's sake. Family, we want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. We welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course, this is a Heart of a Simba production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Welcome home. And man, I need to hear that. I need to hear your other side, baby. Oh man. We got it going on. I'm so glad. Welcome back. The family has definitely missed you. Where my glass at? Yeah, okay. All right, so we're gonna go. Let me get us some. Let's get some ambrosia. Let's get some other ambrosia over here. Let's see. All right, we got us some original. We're gonna have us some original for this toast. Got us some original for this toast. All right, let's see. Oh, that was all right. All right. I felt you a little bit. Y'all see? Wait, hold on. Got the little bubbles up. What? Okay. This that original. All right. Family, here we go. Lifting up our glass. Lifting up our glass to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. And you know what we say? We say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Y'all know where we go. We go to our ancestors. We lift up our glass to our personal ancestors, right? We lift it up. For anybody that's new that might be listening in and you want to add your name, your ancestor's name to the list, go ahead. We monitor it. If you go inside of G&J Media, like you need an account really to go inside. Well, no. Actually, you don't need an account to go inside. You can just go inside, and I'm gonna figure out how to put an ad there. We're gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure that out. Oh man, we're gonna put an ad there. But anyway, if you go and click Tribe, it'll take you inside, and you should be able to comment. Once you get inside of it, it's gonna pop up on Giami Journey Media on September 28th, 2025. Why is that still up there? Check out streaming capabilities. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna fix that too. I'm just like I said, and you go to the bell, and you click the bell, and it'll take you to the live. And once you get on the live on the inside, you can comment. Now a lot of those comments are old. Channel open a new tab. I can open up more chat rooms. What? I got chat rooms? What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, wait, hold on. I just found a way where I can communicate with other users. Oh wow. What's up? Oh, snap. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Very interesting. Uh-huh. All right, let me go. Oh, well, somebody missing. All right, let's go back. Wow. Took me to the wrong one. That's me, though. Giami Journey. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm freaking out on my own side. I'm sorry. I'm like, wow. All right. It won't take me back. Well, anyway, you can chat. You can leave it up. You can leave your ancestor's name up in the chat, and somebody get it. I'm just trying to see if there's if I can. Oh shit! You can upload. Oh what? Channel. Open a new tab. More chat rooms. Auto scroll. I could clear chat. Wow. Okay, so I can go in here every time and clear the chat. Oh, I can use bubbles only? What? Let's see. Okay. Oh, it does. But oh man. All right, cool. You can set up your chat room links, so I could send out a link so that people could chat. Wow. I could manage. I could ban. Wow. I could ban. Oh, y'all should have never let me get hold of this. Should have never let me get hold of that. Anyway, so now I can show people how to have discussion without even putting up videos. But I want you to put up a video. You're going to have to put up an introduction video. I'm going to give you a certain amount of time for that. If not, you're not serious about being on G&J Media, and I'm going to have to go remove you. And all I'm saying is an introduction video. Hi, my name is Floating Bottom. And I interested in geometry journey media. I want to explore the uses of this platform and try to help it grow. Thank you very much. Click. That's it. You can do it on your cell phone. But anyway, we on to our ancestors. Take a deep breath with me. Deep breath. All right. All right. We lift our glass to our ancestors. I'm going to start the list off. Of course, I always start with mine, but I move into all of ours. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texas, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Chili, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Fanny, Gaston, Lean, Uncle Chris, Finn, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, Normal X, Sapet Mount, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, DeFarm, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Ruffalo, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and Alexa Brother, Ms. Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Ms. Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Ms. Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mae Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lewis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sel Well, Levita Farmer, Ago Sosu, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodos Hasbury, Harvey Asbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Delmatel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Salas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Percy May Alexander, Percy May Alexander, I lost the rhythm. Percy May Alexander. Percy Alexander. Where we at? Percy Alexander. Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Bernard Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Lee Monares, Gene Jones, Jana Callahan. Then we move to the next page. We got William Walter West, Najla Parrish, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Elise Waters, DeFritas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scannerberry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, The Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sam Evans Jr., Mark Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans, Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie, Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia Netwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim O'Brien, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Senior Melly Miller, Housing Hashtag Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Ms. Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillip, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevada Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easy, Rayshawn Easy, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Laura Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Imania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. What in the hell did I do? All right. Excuse me, family. I'm just very interested in my page right now. Can't get it off my mind. Can't get it off my mind. We got Jordan Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Sis. We got an Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Johnson Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang, Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Jamie Tom, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Crazy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lump, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Coma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Charlton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Sister Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette, Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesler, Lionel Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh. We got Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, I lost my space. Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Nation Builder Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, known as Sonny, Charles Stevens Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Mabel Haskins. Bardell Woodland, Mabel Haskins. Oh, okay, I know what happened. All right, I got it now. But I still speak with him. Mabel Haskins. So we got Lena Shepherd, Bardell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbert Shepherd, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones. And we got Leslie Travis. Leslie Travis. For the third time, finally, we lift up our glass to our list of our ancestors, right? The tribe is growing. We lift up our glass, we salute, and we say, Ashe. And we also can say, Yah. From there, family, move to the present moment. What moment are we on? We are on the moment. Kuumba, we want to give all the Kuumba babies a round of applause. Yeah, giving those Kuumba babies a round of applause. And we want you to know that today is Kuumba. And for those of you that's like, man, what is he talking about? Well, y'all saw the commercial. I know y'all saw the commercial. Oh, they won't let me post up on my, oh my God, the restream is acting up again. Let me go over here. So if you, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, that's the wrong chat. All right. I was about to say Lord have mercy. All right. So you go to the e-course. Boom. Free G&J e-course. And you can find out about Giami Journey. You can keep up with Giami Journey. You can build with Giami Journey. Join the tribe. Build your own tribe. Hey, like I said, content. I'm trying to help people build content. That's what I'm trying to do. Right? I'm trying to help people build content. Get your content together. Let's build together. Let's rise together, right? And then also you get in touch with us about this Ujanomic plan so we all can make a come up. Or those of us that's willing to get out and do the work. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So we're lifting up our glass to this present moment. Right? For those that don't speak the language, Kuumba means creativity. And it's the same for the M7 today. It's creativity. Order is the modic law for the day. Orange is the color, as you can see by my shirt, that's brilliantly lit up by lights that have been, in a sense, loaned to me by one of my elders. Shouts out to Elder Bowie for hooking the brother up, teaching me about lights. I'm like, damn, the picture look a whole lot better. He said, I told you. Now you can see your nose. Wow, I didn't know I couldn't see my nose until I saw my nose. Like, damn, all right. He said, cause and effect is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwame. Female name is Amma. We lift up our glass to the present moment and the power in this moment. And we pledge to use this power in this moment to secure our space and time and to add to it and not allow no one to take from it. And not waste it. All right? At least those of us that know. We lift up our glass. We say, Ashe. From their family, we move on to our future generation. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Because our children, as long as we handle our business in the moment, children will be here forever. We'll be here forever. We're gonna make a comeback, right? So we lifting up our glass to our children. We toast you in advance, babies. Can't wait to see what you do and what you become. Lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From their family, we move to all of our relations. We lift that glass and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we move to that selfish toast. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? Come on now. Stop playing. Stop being shy. Come on now. Closed mouths don't get fed. What is it that you need? We got the ancestors here. We got the creator here. We got the space-time continuum spinning in your living room. What is it that you need right now? Stop being scared. Open your mouth. Lift up our glass. We say Ashe. And from there, family, we move to our tribe. We lift up our tribe. And my tribe is Giami. What's your tribe, family? If you don't have one, come join your family over here, fam. You know what I'm saying? We lift up our glass and we say, I say, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, most uplifting, most outstanding individual in the room. I lift my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, fam, we got somebody on the call in
I wish you
line.
peace, power, and joy in 100 years.
Thank you. Y'all don't be trying to be my friend again. I know what you did. We know what you did. We know what you did. What's going on, baby? How you doing today?
I'm doing okay. First thing is I need you to add one of my cousins passed yesterday unexpectedly. I'd like to add her to the list.
Okay. Well, you know you will be getting a better sound quality if you was to turn on your computer and dial in on the computer and use your mic. You know you got one of the best mics.
I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff. I don't know how to do the fancy. So my good headphones, I left them in the restaurant. My JBL headphones. So now I'm stuck with this RCA shit.
What's your cousin's name?
But anyway.
What's your cousin's
name?
Charlie. Spell it.
Charlie Barnes.
Charlie Barnes?
Charlie.
Like
CHARLEACE. As in cat E.
Oh, Charlize. I've never seen that name before. Barnes.
Charlie.
Charlize Barnes. Barnes.
Correct. I know you've heard me talk about my little cousin Charlie Ann. I'm pretty sure you have. Everybody probably has. But it's her mother.
Oh. How you feeling today?
I always call Charlie Ann little, but she's not little anymore.
Well, I mean, you know, a lot of
She's
times
always gonna be little to me.
Right. All right. That's how you know you old when everybody's gonna be still little to you and shit. Welcome. So what's going on, girl? What's going on? I got people texting me talking about what going on? What happened with the blunt talk? What happened?
I had another death. This is to deal with, but I'm going to, I don't think any funerals are going to be in the evening, so blunt talk should be up and running this Ujima, I always say it wrong, so Wednesday at 7. If not, it will be, if something happens and I have to go out of town for my family's funeral, which I'm thinking is probably during the day, so I should be here. But if push comes to shove, I'm still going to have a show some way or another, even if I can't be present. But I should be able to be present. I can't have 2 shows go 2 weeks without a show. I can't do it. And I know my cousin, I was very close with her. So if there was for some reason happen, as long as I get there and pay my respects, because since she passed yesterday, I'm thinking around Wednesday is going to be the funeral. So, but I think it's usually during the day, right?
Funerals, yes. Funerals.
The last one I went to was during the day, but it was but you know what? It was like 2 o'clock. The one I went to a couple months ago, and it was in the afternoon. But needless to say, well, I'll figure it out. But I'm not going. We'll talk about. I don't want to not have another show.
All right.
But anyway, I just called to support you and dig into some of this news, and I wanted to share the book that we're reading right now.
What's the book y'all reading?
For the Aztec Study Group. Okay, I recommend this to everyone. This book is solid. Sister Sapphire is the one that recommended this book, and I think she might have seen it on Philip Shock Matthews' show. Okay, it's called Weapons of Whiteness.
Yeah.
Exposing the master's tools behind the mask of anti-blackness. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just saying, that sounds like one of the ones that might be on my brother's show.
Yeah, I think he had the author on the show. Her name was Catrice Jackson. And it says America's number one expert on white woman violence. So it's so far. We started it yesterday. Man, it's just so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Do we even get into the chapter yet? No, we just got into the introduction. Then we had the forward, and let me tell you, then she had the dedication. And it's a constant. You can't read a page without having a discussion. That's how good it is.
Wow.
But I'm gonna just tell you something real quick. The call to action for white women right now. Guess what their call to action is? She said.
What?
To follow black women.
It's written by a white woman?
Collecting black women. They're collecting black women in particular, like their Pokemon. See, you got to read. I'm just gonna leave that right there on the table, and she breaks it down to why she says that. But she says in her premise, which I don't necessarily agree or disagree, but I made by the end of the book that I think they're both the same. But she says one. When it comes to racism and what she doesn't like the term white supremacy, she uses white terrorism instead. But she says that white women are more treacherous than their men.
Ooh, yeah, they had. I mean, in a sense, they had to be. Yeah, shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, they would have to. In many ways, listen, I'm trying to tell you, you better do some study. But you're gonna read the book, and the book is to inform you, not to help you make. You know what I'm saying? The book is to inform you about your opinion, not necessarily change your opinion. So that's now that see, this is what I like about what you just brought up, because earlier I was talking about the content, and basically what Brother Philip Shock Matthews has provided is a network of individuals that are able to get exposure through his network, and he helps them put together their materials and their content. Yeah, I'm just saying we need to be doing the same thing, family.
And the people, and the sister that got hip to Sister Sapphire. Shout out to Sister Sapphire. She's a Blunt Talk fan and a friend. Yeah.
And a G&J Media supporter. Shouts out to Sapphire.
Right. She is, and how she became, that's that networking thing, familiar with Philip Shock Matthews was through G&J, through you. So now she's a watcher of his show, and now she's supporting people that he has on his show. Because I had never heard of the book, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the sister was like, this is what it is, and so boom, we reading it.
And that's how it goes. Word of mouth, and things grow, and but like I said, now it's time for us to start harnessing our content. I'm just saying. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad. I was so happy when you started your show. You don't even know, because I've been telling people we got shows coming, and then it would fall through with people and stuff like that, and you just got up and said shit.
It ain't easy.
Huh?
It ain't easy, trust me. It ain't easy.
It becomes very
when
easy.
You have more than one person to depend on. No.
Oh, well, I mean, you see, but I kind of instruct you against that shit anyway, but you a Coochie Chocolate born.
That's how
you
I
a Coochie Chocolate born. You gonna do your shit. So I just stay the fuck out the way as long as you got it done. But yeah, organizing people is very.
We gonna work it out, because everybody got different schedules and different things going on. So we all gotta try to get in sync with each other, and that can be hard at times. But we're gonna make it work.
Well, no, see, you took the first step. What you did, you set up Ujima at 7 p.m. Make it or not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like for me, I have to arrange my life. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I have to arrange my life around my goddamn shows. That's how important it is. You know what I'm saying? No one will respect your shit more than you, nor should they. No
Right.
shit
Because
day.
even on the second show,
Mm-hmm.
I had to stop, my schoolwork. I had a paper to do. I stopped for that time period, and came out and did my show and got back to work, And so it definitely has to be a priority,
Yeah. I mean, because it's like, yo, the whole piece is for us. I mean, like I said earlier, fam, we don't have gold mines. We don't have natural resources that we could go in our backyard and get. And if it is, and most of our backyard is owned by other motherfuckers anyway, so you know what I'm saying? Right. So the major resource that we have is our thought, our intellectual property. What I'm doing right here, I'm sharing my intellectual property. Navita right now is sharing her intellectual property, and it's valuable. The key piece is how do we extract the value out of what we are presenting? And like I said, G&J Media, we're asking the question: how do you do this? How do you market this? You know what I'm saying? This is our gold. This is our oil. This is our, you know what I'm saying? What we're doing right now. So, so first off, before anybody else start valuing it, we got to value it. Like I said, I arrange my life around my show. I know y'all be like, that's a boring life. That's a boring life. But
you arrange your sex life around your show too?
My who? Yeah.
Your sex life, is that arranged around your show?
Oh man, listen, you got to understand. I mean, my life, because I set my life around this, everybody within that orbit's life is set around this. And that sometimes take time to get used to it. So yes, I had to rearrange. Yes, my sex life had to be rearranged around this shit. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Because that's how serious it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want to hold you up on your if you don't mind. I want to discuss the news with you as you go down the timeline.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, just come in and just y'all see. Y'all hear this?
You know how
she thinks she on Blunt Talk.
Go ahead, keep talking about what you're talking about.
I'm done now. I'm done. You started talking about sex. You know I was gonna stick around for a minute. Never know what's gonna happen. But anyway, all right. Before we get into the news today, I want to make sure that y'all know the proverb of the day. For those of you that's on the 21 Goose Saba Challenge, I will be distributing the book. I promise. I got a couple more things to do with it. We are on the second chapter, 13th verse. The second chapter is called The Potent Center. There's no aligning without centering, said the knowledge holders. Messages cannot be sent without centering. So go and ponder upon that for a little while. And we'll try to keep you up on the next one in the next 24 hours. So now even before we get to the timeline, me and Sister Navita are going to have to sit down because we got to talk about what we're going to do with the shop. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to put some more stuff in there. I mean, we got a lot of stuff in there. And I'm going to go and buy shirts. I got to get Mama Margarita a shirt. And I think I might got me some shirts somewhere around here. She want a large. But she a Coochie Chocolate. You know Mama Margarita a Coochie Chocolate, baby?
I did not.
Yeah, she a Coochie Chocolate, baby. We got the shop, but you go to Tribe, click on Tribe, and it'll let you on the inside of Giammi Journey. You'll have a bell right up here that you can click on, and it'll let you know we live. You go straight to the live show. And in the live show, you'll be able to do chats, or you go back out, if they'll let me back out, and you go to the shop and go shopping. Click on the Giammi, see what happens. Something magical might happen if you click on the Giammi. You never know. All right, and then...
You never know.
That's right.
I need you to put that stuff in order of...
say it again?
Lay the show at the top. Lay the show at the top. Is that how it goes on the Giammi page?
You said a major show?
The website? The latest show that aired should be the last show at the top that when you go onto the page. Is that how it is there?
Well, I mean, I have to go through the. I mean, I'm still trying to
Because
remember.
if a person wants to go back and catch your show, then it's like I can't find it.
I know. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
You gotta give me time. Can you give me a little time, please? Can you cut me some slack?
Look, take as much time as you need because you do a lot.
You know.
So, you know.
All right, so let's look at our stock right now. Our value right now, they say 28 days. We're going to go to 7 days. Better yet, let's go to 1 day. Yesterday, they said we reached 143 people. That's down 11%. Post engagement, 98 people. They said that's up 17%. We had one page like yesterday. All right, family. Y'all doing the damn thing. Let me give you a round of applause. Y'all spreading the word. Yep. Spreading the word. Well, all right, so let's go down the news line because that's why Miss Navita's here. Remember, Blunt Talk pops off on Ujima at 7 p.m. If you don't know what Ujima is, you need to get on to you better get into the lingo with us. You know, I'm tired of push-ups, so I ain't gonna say it. I already said it once today. My blogs are posting up. So, astronomers find monster black hole with 6 galaxies trapped. Now, I post stuff like this because I want y'all to know that we're an eclectic group here, and you know I'm a lightweight nerd myself, and I used to like a lot of astronomy, but this also allows me to remember how small I really am. Right? I mean, let's just go and look at this real quick because they got some nice little. Y'all see that beautiful visual? This is not the actual how it actually look, but in the middle here. There's a black hole, and these are galaxies. These real bright lights are galaxies that are floating around this black hole. Now, how does this make you feel small, Brother Hatim? All right, let's read real quick because it's a pretty short article. I actually want to download that. That's a dope-ass graphic. Astronomers have discovered 6 galaxies ensnared in the cosmic spider's web, a supermassive black hole soon after the Big Bang, according to research published Thursday that could help explain the development of this enigmatic monster. Black holes that emerged early in the history of the universe are thought to have formed from the collapse of the first stars, but astronomers have puzzled over how they expanded into giants. The newly discovered black hole, now I want you to imagine this, if you can. The newly discovered black hole, which dates from the when the universe was not even 1 billion years old, weighs in at 1 billion times the mass of our sun. All right, Hatim, how that makes you feel small? The sun, although many of us don't know, the sun can hold 1 million Earths. I'm literally the sun. That's how big the sun can hold 1 million Earths. This black hole is 1 billion times bigger than our sun. So there's, just sometime looking up at these stars and imagining how far they are, or trying to even contemplate that shit helps me stay humble and help me stay grinding. So let's keep it moving. Navita, you still there?
I'm still here.
Somebody came on, somebody dropped off. I wonder who that was. I guess they say they talking about astronomy. I can't cope. Alabama.
This is my son's favorite subject.
Astronomy?
I just tagged him in that. Yes, he reads that stuff on a red.
Your son or your grandson?
My son.
Wow, I didn't know he was into astronomy.
Big time.
Wow. Alabama, Arizona National Guard, MP units tapped for rapid response. All right. So they already are tapping into these National Guards. They call them red states, the ones that are on the side of Donald Trump. They're already getting them ready for a rapid response after the election. Family, not a conspiracy theory. A theorist or none of that shit.
Whose side they gonna be on?
Huh?
Is the thing.
Say what?
Whose side will they be on?
Oh, it's red states.
Go down after the election.
According to the way that they're arranging this, let's go and read inside of it. But according to how they're arranging it, Alabama, Arizona, National Guard MP units tapped for rapid response to civil unrest. This is from the Military Times. It's by Lolita C. Barter, the Associated Press. Go ahead.
The thing about it is the people who are threatening to lash out are white supremacist groups, or whatever you want to call it, white terrorist groups. They're the ones that are threatening to lash out if the election doesn't sway in the Trump way. So, with that being said, when they call this military police, I'm saying, whose side are they going to be on? Are they going to take sides? Because it's a civil. Are they going to side with the Proud Boys?
Yep.
Or are they going to side with the other civilians?
Yep. Because what's going to happen is that, I mean, because the way it appears to me that it's being set up, it's sort of like saying, you know, it's already rigged, and if I lose, I was cheated type shit. So that's going to get people riled up. So if he wins, he wins. And if he loses, he wins. So the only way that there's going to be unrest, I mean, there's going to be unrest regardless of who wins. That's what we need to understand. Now,
I don't think the people who are Biden supporters are going to give any unrest. They ain't got that in there.
Oh, no, but the
They might talk a lot of shit.
Hold on. But the people who are for Trump got it in them.
I know, that's what I said earlier.
Right.
So you say no matter who wins. Well, I'm saying if Biden wins, I don't think there's going to be any civil unrest. And there's not going to be people going out, shooting people, and doing shit like that in the name of being pissed that,
I want you to think about what you're saying.
I mean, if Biden loses, they're not going to come and hit to the street and start shooting folks and doing stuff. The Biden losers won't do that. However, Trump losers will.
Exactly.
So I do feel it depends on who wins.
So if Biden wins, this military force is going to be deployed, if not already deployed, to Washington, D.C. And if Biden wins, how do you think Trump is going to react? Or better yet, Trump is going to
He already said he wasn't going to go lightly.
Exactly.
He wasn't going to go, without a fight.
Right. So he's getting his troops ready. And he's flying them in on federal dollars. Go ahead.
He said in his speech, I haven't seen yet, but I was, what is it? Stand by and be ready or something like that. Stand back and stand by. Like, when I call you for that order, take it to the street. And so I want my people to be prepared.
Right.
You better be ready. You got your house, you don't have to have, you can have a gun in your house legally as long as you ain't a felon. So, arm yourself if you don't have a license to carry. Keep your home safe.
But it's going to be unrest regardless. I'm telling you. It's crazy right now. We're in a crazy time. And, I mean, 2020 been a hell of a year, man. 2020 is like, I'm like, damn. But y'all go and read that for yourselves. Well, let's take a couple paragraphs. The National Guard has designated military police units in 2 states to serve as rapid reaction forces so they can respond quickly to any potential civil unrest around the country following violent protests that rocked the nation's capital in several states this summer. Military leaders don't explicitly tie the changes to concerns about possible election-related violence, but the nation is bracing for unrest surrounding the tumultuous presidential campaign, particularly if voting results are not known for days or weeks because of the increase in mail-in ballots. It's about to go down. It's going down. I'm just about to, hold on. All right, but y'all go and finish reading that for yourself.
Meet me in the mall. It's going down.
It's going down, man. It's about to get, I'm gonna hold this astronomy up on, for your son. The astronomy is from something called Science Alert, but I think you already saved it for him. All right, let's keep it moving. Look at Miss DeVita up here on Blunt Talk. You was yelling at me right there in that picture, and it caught you too. That's messed up. It gives no
You
respect.
know what? I can't wait to see what you're talking about because we in a delay. I was not yelling at you.
Physicists have successfully connected two large objects in quantum entanglement. Y'all gonna read that for yourselves. I'll put that up there because I'm gonna be talking about quantum entanglement later on. Not today though. All right. Daily Toast Nia. So why we're capitalizing black? Has anybody? I never noticed this. Have you ever looked at that, Navita? When they mention things using the term black and they referring to people, they wasn't using capital letters. Did you ever notice that?
Yes, I've noticed that.
I never noticed that.
It's supposed to be capital.
It's supposed to be capital.
But and white and black as well. All of those are supposed to be capital.
When they are referring
they
to,
call that a proper noun.
Right, it's a proper noun. That's what I thought. Or no, it's an adjective. It's not because it modifies. But when they say, the way that you write, when they say
adjective that describes the person, place, or thing. So yeah, it could be either one. But black as talking about a people.
About a people is a proper noun. You're right.
Right.
So, when was this? This is the New York Times article by Nancy Coleman, July 5th, 2020. Why we're capitalizing black? The Times has changed its style on the term's usage to better reflect shared cultural identity. Here's what led to the decision. All right, let's see how long.
Let me say this real quick before you go into that. But I was taught in school, and I've been out of school I'm back in school, but I was out of school for a long time. I was always taught in school, even back in high school, that you capitalize white when you're referring to an individual, like a people, a race of people, and black. I was always taught that, so I don't even understand how it's a new thing. But some of the books I read, I notice it is capitalized. Then other books I read, like the one we're reading today, I think I've seen that it wasn't. I don't think a lot of people are even aware that that's a thing.
Right. Well, let's go and see.
Capitalize.
Now, Time Insiders explain who we are and what we do, and delivers behind-the-scenes insights into how our journalism comes together. The last time the New York Times made a sweeping call to capitalize how it referred to people of African ancestry was nearly a century ago. W.E.B. Du Bois, or Du Bois, as some of y'all know, has started a letter-writing campaign asking publications, including the Times, to capitalize the N in Negro, a term long since eradicated from the Times pages. The use of a small letter for the name of 12 million Americans and 200 million human beings, he once wrote, was a personal insult. The Times turned him down in 1926 before coming around in 1930. Wow. So that wasn't even, that wasn't a century ago, motherfucker. Y'all math is bad. I'm sorry. When the paper wrote that the new entry in its style book, its internal guide on grammar and uses, was not merely a typographical change, but an act in recognition of a racial self-respect. Decades later, a month-long internal discussion at the Times led the paper on Tuesday to make for similar reasons. Its latest style change on race, capitalizing black when describing people and cultures of African origin. But like you, I was taught if it was used to describe a person, it's a proper noun. Or a group of people is a proper noun. But hold on. We believe this style best conveys elements of shared history and identity and reflect our. I'm done reading. Thank you, Mr. White Man, for recognizing black. I'm gone. Y'all gonna finish reading that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I just I put it up there because I seen it in a video by this sister right here. She do some real good videos. She got a YouTube channel called The History of Everything. Why do we say African American? It's I can't remember the name of it, and I don't want to click it because it's gonna play. Actually, I'm gonna click and go to the channel. I'll stop it and read the title of her channel.
Thank you to
And you target, you get
okay.
Origin of Everything. That's the name of her channel. Origin of Everything. She does it in partnership with PBS.
PBS.
Right. Blacks versus African Americans. She do a real good job of breaking this whole idea down. Now she ain't getting into what I thought she was gonna get into, but she
didn't get into the Moors and
no. Not I
we
wasn't
not
even
black
expecting that.
because that's the
Right, I wasn't
that's
getting
the
there.
shit right
That's more street shit. More street people had those type of discussions. Than No, I'm just saying. When it comes to
that, brother Hot Tim.
I'm just saying. I mean, when it comes to those type of discussions, you only hear those type of discussions on the streets or in jail. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like shit, like you know what I'm saying, you don't have a lot of people having those type of discussions. So.
Right. I'm just waiting for them to show me, how the difference in the name has benefited them in a place where I'm not being benefited at. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I went to court.
That's what we're supposed to say. Because I just read some cases in court. I'm a big lawyer and shit. So I just read about some cases in court. And it was the last name of the person was L, like versus the United States, and versus I forget what the other one was. And I can't even remember what the cases was. I'm not going to be a practicing lawyer, but there's a purpose. But I was like, okay, he must be a Moor, but his case had nothing to do with. This is my thing. He was in jail, and I thought they didn't have to abide by our laws if you were a.
But
More so.
No, well, now diplomats from other countries or other nations are kind of exhumed from laws, not average citizens. So a Japanese person
that's not what they sell, and you know that. Huh?
I know
that's not what they sell.
Nah, but I'm not.
I don't know in depth enough about it because I never felt like there was too much at the surface for me that couldn't be explained. It didn't make sense, so it didn't make sense for me to delve in any deeper. But I know that's one of the selling points that I have been given of it. But shit.
And the key piece is nations in relationships with nations, and nations discussed based on power. So what nation comes to your rescue, you know what I'm saying, when you're in trouble with another nation. But but she don't get into that. But what I was thinking she was going to get into was the ADOS piece. The difference between
okay.
But she didn't even get into that, but she did a fantastic job of a historical perspective of Black and African American and what's the difference. And
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Right. She do.
They always have some good stuff on their timeline. If you listening and you have not subscribe, like, and just take a look.
Take a look.
Gander.
And also go on and join us on G. Oh, you got to go sign back up for GNJ.media. They erased you.
Okay.
I know when you say, "Who is they?" You run the site. Okay, you call me. You call me. No. When Dentista updated the site, it basically rebooted and started everything over again. So now, Giami members and G&J Media supporters will be able to stream. We have our own. We have our own meeting function where we can actually have meetings with up to 30 people, video calls from phones and stuff like that. Actually on G&J Media, we can stream those as well. but there's a time limit on the time we can stream. But we got an unlimited amount of time where we can meet. We can meet with up to 30 people. The only issue is that they have to be members of G&J.media to even be allowed to be in the meeting.
Access that platform. Okay.
Right. So they have to be part of the platform. You be able to stream. You can write articles. I mean, we basically got our own YouTube, Facebook mixture hybrid. We got our own G&J media. We got our own media platform. So for those people out there talking about, we don't have anything, we ain't doing nothing. Giami Journey done took the money that people from G&J Media Support has invested in us, and we went out and we bought us a piece of digital property. Come and support it. Go to G&J.media.
Come and support it.
Go to Tribe.
You know what? We're going to get together. You got any time today? Even though I'm supposed to be doing fucking schoolwork. You got any time today?
I don't know. I don't think so. I was planning on something else.
Okay, well,
but I just got word that might have been canceled. So
if it's canceled. So
yeah.
I got some business shit I want to get with you on. So I'll feed you.
Real money business, or
yeah.
You ain't gonna take advantage of my body.
No, I don't think my man appreciates that.
Damn. I ain't coming. I ain't coming then. I'm not coming.
Yo, Sacro Shaka, friend.
I'm just saying, but I think maybe a little bit.
I'm gonna get you a T-shirt.
Huh?
I'm gonna make you a T-shirt. It's gonna say "Sacro Chakra Senate nigga."
Yeah. All right, I'm on my show.
Real life here.
Real life here, Giami Journey. Did you hear what I just said? I'm on my show. All right, so because we do have to develop some more shirts. I need to show you how to do that as well.
Yeah.
So we can start putting more stuff on there, because that you go straight to that from G&J.media too. But man, nothing else. All right, cool.
Anything on the timeline? Keep going.
All right, let's. You ain't got to be. This my show. I don't boss you around on your show.
Yeah, you do.
All right. The way this year is going. All right, so right here they say COVID-19 live updates. Trump received experimental drug treatment. And I say the way this year is going, this serum will probably not only cure him, but give him immortality and superpowers. I mean, because it's a crazy ass year. So they giving him a experimental drug, and I'm just scared that this shit might actually make this motherfucker younger and give him superpowers, and then the whole world is gonna end. What you thinking, Navita?
Yeah, like that show on Netflix. Is it with Jamie Foxx? Is it Project Power?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I wasn't even thinking about no show. I'm just like, just the way this year's going.
That pill that they got, the government was working on the pill to give people quote unquote superpowers and shit.
I didn't know that existed. I mean, I didn't know this show existed. I just said, damn,
Yeah.
Trump wake up and be super pumpkin. Moving through the air.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
It's the Great Pumpkin. Told y'all Linus was right. I shared a video from Philip Shock Matthews, but it's not on here. And I think it's important for the family to see this video. So I'm going to go back and double check and see why it's not here, but I'm going to repost it. I'm going to go find it and I'm going to repost it. Because this video is a powerful video. Now, for those that don't know, Philip Shock Matthews is a friend of mine. He's a reverend. He's a metaphysical reverend. And
wow.
I mean, yeah. But it's not like, that type of preacher. But the key piece that I think people need to check out with him. Dr. Greg is on right now. That's why I'm like coming on this early in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go. I need to go to my history. All right. Where is that? Yeah, I'll be watching a lot of different stuff. Shock metaphysics theology. All right, here we go. Let's go on over here. I'm gonna share this. Let me pause
it.
Huh?
I said, go on to it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna share this on the timeline because I think it's very family. This brother break down some deep stuff on this. I'm gonna just copy it. Copy. I'm gonna bring it over and I'm gonna post it on the Facebook page. Let's see if it sticks this time because I did save it before. Create post. You see how slow it's moving? You know I got some life-changing stuff here. Let's go on and post this up.
Who was that dude in the picture?
That was Philip Shock Matthews.
Oh, okay. I ain't heard from Shaka lately.
Well, he'll come back. So in this video, go and check out Foundational Learning Level 5, Shock Theology, Why Traditional Metaphysics Stop Working in the African American Brain. Oh yeah, and he breaks it down. I mean, like he talks about how we. You just got to hear it. I ain't even gonna try. But it makes a lot of sense how we he separates I think it's ecstasy and harmony. No, ecstasy and what is it? Ecstasy and grace or something like that. Well, anyway, we get all hyped up in the moment and stuff like that, but yet we can't maintain that level of energy throughout our lives. It's grace. And it's like there's a way in which we've been plugging into the metaphysics that has been wrong because it's not because it don't work for us. It's because we have been damaged as a people. So we have to step back and figure out how to apply this stuff so that it works for us. And I mean, this shit is the bomb. I'm going to listen to this right after we get off of here too. So I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay.
So what time are you talking about?
I don't know yet. I'll talk to you when we get off the line. But keep going, because I wanted to see if we were going to be, there was something I posted on the timeline. I don't know if it might be too far down, but.
Yeah, you know I posted a whole bunch. It's doing a lot of stuff. I look like, okay, we going back through. Okay. All right, let's see.
I posted it probably. No, FedEx, that stuff.
When?
Whoever. What is it? Come on. Hold on. Go ahead. I'm going to mute the phone for a second.
All right.
I got to get my
Trump First Lady positive for virus. He has mild symptoms. I don't believe that shit for 1 minute. I believe it when I see it. It's been a long time since we've seen something like this. Oh, the sky caught on fire. That's right. First silicone. Oh, yeah, Naveed, it must be way back. Oh, Red State Army. That's what it's called. Red State Army. That's where I got that from. All right. We ain't got nothing else. We're going to wait for Navita to come back.
Okay.
Navita,
well,
you must have posted it way, way back.
I probably posted it. Let's see. Maybe it must be way down there. A couple days ago, maybe.
Oh, baby, you can't post it.
Working on some schoolwork and everything, and we were talking about.
Oh snap! What time is it?
Dale.
Oh man.
It is.
Yeah, I gotta get off of here because I had. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they ain't kicked me off because I had I think I got a stream scheduled. Hold on. I got a stream scheduled on here. I need to see what time I got it scheduled.
I don't even see it on the timeline, so I don't know what happened to it. But
oh yeah, I got a stream scheduled for 1 p.m. All right.
I ain't got to be a part of that, do I?
No. This is automatic. It'll automatically go. No, damn. I had one scheduled at 12, and we was on. So I'm gonna go on and repost that one up. So fam, we're gonna get up because this is Sasha and Gina's, and I don't want them not to get their shine. So family, I want to thank y'all for joining us. You got any last final words for the people, Sister Navita?
No, I do not. I'll give you a call later on, though.
All right. So I'm gonna go on.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and schedule the Giammi girls. I'm gonna get up out of here, family. I want to thank y'all for your time. I want to thank y'all for blessing us with your presence and trusting us with the ancestors to do what we do. All right. So here, let me go on. I'm gonna get up off of here, and I'm gonna change this title. We're gonna take y'all here.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us, right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Giammi Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Giammi Journey, and let's build together.